December the 28th, and it is raining. We're here in Stanf. Actually, right now I'm in Lancaster, Kentucky. The weather temperature is about 45 degrees, and I'll be honest, I have no clue why I'm going to Lexington. It's supposed to rain the whole day, but I guess I have to make that video so you guys can watch and learn in various different weathers how I pick these deliveries and why I do them and why I send them down the river. So, if you guys like the videos, I really appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, and clicking the bell. What else? If you guys have not watched last night's Pedro DoorDash Santiago video, the first part where he talks about employees of DoorDash, including the CEO, will have to do one dash a month or something, like going helping out with the restaurant or something like that. I think Pedro did a very well job covering shortly and helping drivers understand it's not gonna bring much of success to us, but it might actually fire back quite bad. Something that I want to actually touch base on, unless these employees of DoorDash is making 60,000 or more a year, they're not gonna be happy with an idea that they have to donate the earnings they make off of the app to nonprofit, because they still have to use a vehicle, most likely their vehicle. They still have to take time out of their schedule. They still have to use fuel, and some of this stuff needs to be reimbursed, and that's probably the reason why it's only one delivery on their way to work or one delivery on their way home. So all these extra expenses could be covered on their way. So that's about it I can say on that topic. That's the only thing that kind of flagged me when Pedro was talking about that he didn't really expand on that area. But pretty much everything else, yeah, I agree 100%. Now, last night after lunch, I decided to record a video. It kind of got slow, and I didn't feel good as well. So I decided to do is actually turn on a UberEats app, get in the area where there's quite a few restaurants, and see if I could get any deliveries. So I got one delivery that I took me into the other area. I parked right by Panera Bread. There was a Red Robin and quite a few others around the area. And I was hoping that I will, we'll have a nice, kind of slow, busy evening, which kind of, would reduce the amount of, pressure I put on myself and kind of slowly keep me going. To my surprising, I waited for half an hour. I turned on and started watching a UDM video and someone else's video. So in turn, I sat for about 3 hours watching YouTube while my UberEats app was running in the background. And and all I've been getting, not often, maybe one an hour, maybe two an hour. I was getting McDonald's and Wendy's, which was also in the area. And there's like 20 restaurants in the area, beside McDonald's and Wendy's. So I kind of got really disappointing that if whatever reason, let's say DoorDash has an outage, but customers do not switch to UberEats app to order, might actually have a bad day, and to a point where it might be not even worth going to Lexington for that day. Another question is what if I no longer a top dasher, and during non-busy times of the day, DoorDash will not be sending me deliveries because they'll try to keep top dashers busy with deliveries. That was my other question. Can Uber Eats keep me at least somewhat busy and throw me, good fish once in a while? And I was disappointed that it was negative. So finally, just got up and went home, and that was the end of my day. So, guys, I'm not sure what to make out of it because this was only one time try during the day. Yesterday, Uber Eats, it was majority of my income. Actually, a little bit more than half of my income was actually from Uber Eats yesterday. So, but at the same time, afternoon, that afternoon, evening, it just wasn't there. So, just wanted to share with you guys. Would really appreciate if you guys could, throw some questions in. Let me know if you guys have any questions or topic you guys want me to talk on. But I wanted to show you guys my experience with Uber Eats yesterday morning. You guys will see the first hour, and you guys will see I had a chance to see the rest of the hour on my yesterday dash along, but but night just wasn't there, and I'm not sure there's even point of releasing that video when I only had one dash. That's it. So I don't know how is the weather in your guys' area, but here it is somewhat warm, 45, but it is raining. If it keeps on raining all day like that, I don't think any driver will be able to go a whole day, and getting wet at the same time. So we'll see how it goes for me. I might do a couple hours, try to see if I can bring in $100, and if it's not gonna be popping, then go home like I did yesterday eventually. My goal at the worst case scenario, bring in $100. That's the way I was kind of looking for. So guys, make those goals. Go out, make the money, and those are the guys that don't have to drive far to dash. You guys are the lucky ones, and I'm jealous of you guys because if I lived in Lexington, I probably would be bringing my 200 every day. Doesn't matter what day whether it is, and because I would go home, take a rest, come back, and finish it off. Even if I had to do 4 hours every 4 hours, still, be worth it. So those of you guys that live in cities that are good, you guys have no excuse. In front of us that travel to those to make the money, when you guys are living in this, you guys have no excuse why not to make the money. When it's there, just go out and make it. For the sake of your family, go out and make it. Me and Pedro and a few other YouTubers out there, we provided you guys with all the tools you need. On my channel, I created a cheat sheet. It can be used, and it is a good sheet. Also, after a while, you'll learn some of those numbers, and only will, look at that sheet, maybe once or twice throughout the day. But in the beginning, go ahead and use it. Also, pick good deliveries. Make sure those deliveries cover the time that you're going to spend on the delivery, the amount that the DoorDash is willing to pay. And here's another thing that I'll tell you guys that I'm right now dealing with, and maybe some of you guys that are good at this already for a long time, maybe let me know how you guys deal with it. When you start delivering like DoorDash, like an Uber Eats, that's giving you $14, $12, $18 deliveries, and then you come to an area, and DoorDash is throwing you those $6, $7 deliveries. They look like half of what the Uber Eats is offering you, or maybe three times less than what Uber Eats offering you. How you guys deal with that? Because for me, I just lose the whole interest. 14, 16, $18 delivery. I look at the $627 offer, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. But there might be a possibility of a hidden tip. But right now, it's just like, I don't want to touch it. So how you guys deal with that? I really appreciate if you guys could shine a light on that, because I'm not sure if anybody talked on that topic yet. Because it is, we are humans designed in a way where we try to be economical. We're trying to take what is the best. And when you start seeing, those 625s, and there might be possibly, but at the same time there might not be, because in my area especially, a lot of customers know that all they have to do is tip $4 to get that delivery picked up, and they're tipping $4 just enough to get that delivery picked up. And when I see that, I'm like hesitant. So here's one thing that I'm kind of hoping is when starting off the 2nd or 3rd of January, when I lose top dasher status, and I think the top dasher status can last up to 5 days before they take it off. When I lose the top dasher status, will I start seeing more increase in hidden tip orders or not? I'm not sure. Because I know when I started this hidden tip orders, I got to one point where every other delivery was a hidden tip, if not every delivery. Now it's like, maybe I can get a 1 or 2 a day, and mostly, it's $1, $2, 25 cents, 50 cents. So definitely either something changed in Lexington, or DoorDash, when I came out with that list publicly to you guys, they actually put a lock on me, so I'm no longer able to get those orders. And that is a possibility too, because how else can they discourage someone like me to keep digging, if not to actually do that? Or 3, I'm just having a bad luck hitting those. But thanks to me, Uber Eats compensated, and and I'm able to actually stay above $20 an hour dashing. But if not been the Uber Eats, I'm not sure if I would be keeping above 20. So guys, that is just little talk chat, just sharing with you guys my issue, and as well as what happened last night, and hopefully somebody can those that actually are been dashing for a long time, how do you guys deal with that? Going out and still taking those 625s, hoping for that hidden tip when you've been delivering all week or 2 weeks in a row, 12, 14, $16 deliveries with Uber Eats. Love to know how you guys convince yourself still take those small paid deliveries. So let me check if anybody had any comments. Come on. No comments. So guys, appreciate every single one of you watching my videos. Love you guys, appreciate it. And tonight, hopefully, weather will permit, and I'll do some dashing, and I will have a video for you guys tonight to watch. Be blessed, and go out and make some money. Especially if you live in those good cities, there's no reason, there's no excuse for you why not to go out and make those money. If I'm driving 45 to 50 miles to make those money, you should have no excuse to go out and drive 2, 3, 5 miles